Patty, on Saturday, we saw the emotion come from you when you talked about Grace Green and what she's meant to this program.
Yes.
Sorry, not trying to.
Yes, you are, but okay.
But where was the genesis of, I guess, either when you realized her meaning to this program or when she really put her stamp on that role that she has?
My emotions come from just thinking about it's hard to be in this program and maintain yourself for 5 years. I mean, she's on her 6th year, right? Or whatever. I don't even know anymore. 6th year from COVID, right? That's what happens.
It's 5, yeah.
It's 5.
Right.
Playing in your 5th year. So,
yeah.
You know, her and Grace Lyons started with like 6 other athletes, and they're the only 2 left. So it's hard to maintain. You have to be really good to last throughout, usually. Or if you're not getting playing time, you're wanting to go somewhere else. She wasn't getting the opportunities. She stuck with us. She has such a wonderful heart and great approach. She's so approachable and wise, smart. And besides that, she's had some struggles in her life that I was right in the middle of with her. Family sickness, family death. She had injuries that have really set her back and really unable to be the athlete she wanted to be. So, I mean, I guess it just overwhelmed me in one moment. But everybody, you saw the response when she hit it out. It was like probably one of the greatest moments that she'll walk away with is just remembering that. So she means a lot to everybody here.
Appreciate it, Patty.
The excitement, I have to ask you about the excitement you have for having 3 finalists in the top 10 for Collegiate Softball Player of the Year. And you wouldn't vouch for anybody or campaign for anybody. I'm totally kidding. But just the excitement you have for all 3-year-olds.
Very excited and very deserving. But I could tell you that there's probably 3 others that could be very deserving as well. So it's hard to talk about in our locker room. We really don't talk much about trophies and awards, and really the message is just focus on team and these are things that are out of our control. I don't vote for it. You know, coaches don't vote for this. It's a committee that votes for it. So they pick their top 10. I hope you win, but if not, we're moving on. Like we're not talking much about it. It's honorable without question. But it's really the message to our team is stay out of it. Stay out of social media. Keep your opinions out of our space. We don't need to get caught up in all of that. You know, we'll celebrate it if we win. And if we don't, we just keep moving. We keep moving, and we all understand that. So it's an honor without question.
I wanted to ask you about Rylie Boone. You talked about the spark she brings. Obviously, she had the highlight catch against Kansas, but maybe just what have you seen from her development, both just at the plate and in the field, just as a complete player?
Just maturity and understanding that she belongs in this lineup, and she brings this really fun, exciting energy to the team. She's just a well-balanced. She was really kind of better on defense than she was on offense, and she really puts in the work. If you want to know an athlete that goes in and gets her work done and gets her swings in, a great example is Rylie Boone. So I've just seen all this come to her as she's gotten older, but just an absolute tremendous athlete in every way.
Defensively, you guys have been so strong lately. Defense has been making highlight plays, and then it seems to be motivating the pitchers. They make big plays, and that motivates the defense. When did you start to notice that kind of relationship start to unfold? Obviously, you guys have been playing good defense all year long, but just the way that you guys are clicking now, when do you think that started?
Probably after Baylor, honestly, the first Baylor. That didn't sit well with anybody on the team, and we just all came to the conclusion that we're better. And so as we started to roll, it just got more infectious. So pitchers have their own little clique. Defense is a very prideful group. Hitters like to talk hitting. So it's just 3 different cliques on one big team that all want to see these cliques working together. So it's been wonderful to watch. And, you know, if we're not hitting real well, our pitching staff and our defense is saving us. I think last night was a great example till we got down to the end of the game. There's also been times when hitters have stepped up in front of pitchers who maybe didn't have the greatest game, and showed them they'll score runs for them. So they pay attention to each other's crafts, and that's been enjoyable to watch.
Alyssa seems to have really hit her stride recently. Obviously, the Grand Slam last night, over the weekend, a couple of highlight plays at third. Just what have you seen from her?
She's a gamer, absolute gamer, loves big moments, loves to come through for a team. And she takes practice super serious as well. So if she is not executing a practice, she's very unhappy with that and holds herself to a different standard. And you can see it on a daily basis. And that's what you would hope every player on your team would be like.
For more information, you can visit TulsaWorld.com.